So let's pick up the next one. This comes in Lokadhyaksha Suradhyaksho Dharmadhyaksha Krita Kritaha Chaturatma Chatur-Vyuha Chatur-Dhram Chatur-Bhuja. Chatur-Vyuha, one who has four forms or strategies during the creation process. Chatur-Vyuha means one having four strategies. Scriptures say that Lord Vishnu, the Almighty, assumed four mighty powers or Vyuhas or Shaktis, taking the form of Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. Vasudeva is the supreme goal. Sankarshana is the abode of Jnana Shakti or the knowledge. Pradyumna is the abode of Ichcha Shakti or the desire. Aniruddha is the abode of Kriya Shakti or that of action. The Lord completed the creation process with the help of these four Vyuhas or strategies. We'll come back to this one. We'll take the next one, which is Chatur-Dhram, one who has four protruding teeth. Chatur plus Dhamstra, which means one having four protruding teeth. To destroy Hiranyakashipu, Lord Vishnu appeared in the form of Narasimha, a combination of man and lion, with four protruding teeth. Narasimha used his protruding teeth to kill Hiranyakashipu. Because of these four protruding teeth, the Lord is called Chatur-Dhram. Airavata, the elephant used by Indra as his vehicle, is said to have four tusks instead of the usual two tusks. Lord Vishnu is believed to have appeared in the form of this four-tusked Airavata. Lord Krishna confirms this in the Vibhuti Yoga of Bhagavad Gita of chapter 10, sloka 27 as Airavatam Gajendranam. I am Airavata among the elephants. Pick the next one. Chatur-Bhuja, one who has four arms, or Chatur-Bhuja means one having four arms. Lord Vishnu has four arms. One holds the conch Panchajanya, the second holds the discus Sudarshana, the third holds the mace Kaumadika, the fourth holds the lotus. These four, the conch, the discus, mace, and lotus, are symbolic of the four tasks which the Lord performs. Conch is blown to guide men in the righteous path. The mace is used to give some trouble to his devotees as a warning. The discus is used for killing the wicked. The lotus flower is the ultimate goal. Let's come back to Chatur-Vyuha for our deeper study today. Friends, in our study efforts to understand the meaning of Vishnu Sahasranama and its message to humanity, we have taken support of Purushartha, or the human purpose or human goal, and the support of marvelous scientific minds as well as the Bhagavad Gita. Having studied the 100 plus names thus far, we have appreciated that it pins Lord Vishnu as that source of the whole universe. We saw that in the names of Vishvayonihi. In our study, we have reasoned the Big Bang that science calls has to have come off something. It could not have come off nothing, as only nothing can come off nothing. That material source of the universe we have recognized as the supreme consciousness or the name Chit. This whole universe is a pulsation of that consciousness. In studying one of the name Mahatapa, we saw how that supreme consciousness in his thought flowers out Brahma. Further, from there come forth other celestial beings. What are those celestial beings? To get a brief or a movie-like trailer peek into that mega unfolding of the universe in that infinite time, let us borrow this sloka from Bhagavad Gita, sloka from chapter 10 and sloka number 6. Like always, I will say a few words, pause where possible, and again, please repeat after me as loud as possible and make it yours. So we'll pick up shloka number 6 from chapter 10 of Bhagavad Gita. Maharshaya Sapta Purve Chatvaro Manavasthatha Madbhava Manasa Jata Yesham Loka Ima Prajaha Maharshaya Sapta Purve Chatvaro Manavasthatha Madbhava Manasa Jata Yesham Loka Ima Praja. The 7 great sages, the 4 great saints before them, and the 14 Manus are all born from my mind. From them, all the people in the world have descended. So this verse, friends, contains an allusion to our ancient mythology. That is, the beginning of creation. First, Brahma appeared. Then, from that Brahma came the 4 Kumaras, the Manus, then all the various Rudras. All things came from there. So it means that the whole universe has come from that one divine source. Here, in this sloka, you can see that there is mention of 140.Chatru, meaning the ancient four. The ancient four, the scholars have reasoned, are the Chatur-Vyuha, or the four strategies of evolution. Now, what are the Chatur-Vyuha? They are Sankarshana, which is the Jnana Shakti, Pradyumna, the Ichha Shakti, Aniruddha, the Kriya Shakti, Vasudeva, which is further the supreme goal. Yes, the universe has come forth from the Lord, but it cannot stagnate at that. It has to evolve with the unfolding of time. The nourishment required for the unfoldment of the universe is provided by these four Shakti Pitas of the universe. The energy centers of Jnana, Ichha, Kriya. These are symbolized through the personalities of Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, and Vasudeva. Our ancient teachers and sages have identified two energies that influence humanity's well-being. One is the Jataragni, or the digestive energy that nourishes the physical body. And then the next one, the Jnanagni, the fire of knowledge. This knowledge, friends, we have understood from our earlier study, is a privilege bestowed only on the human species and no other. This knowledge energy is cultivated through the body of experience that come to us. Friends, many times these experiences are not of the pleasant variety. They are unpleasant experiences. So, we have to build in us the ability to digest these unpleasant experiences as well. Now, this knowledge has to be filtered and well catalogued in our psyche for it to yield us any good. So, giving a direction to this body of experience, the knowledge, is what we call education. Giving a direction to this body of experience, the knowledge, is what we call education. And the very soul of education is to increase the energy resources of man and giving that energy a humanistic directions. Friends, we are studying here the name Chatur-Vyuha. So, in the four Chatur-Vyuha, we see the spirit of Jnanagni. Sankarshana, the provider of the knowledge energy. And further, Pradyumna, which is having a desire and a dream. This dream and imagination are another boon on humanity. It allows man to paint or have a vision of a possible or a hypothetical future. The Ichha Shakti of Pradyumna further infuses the vitality to an evolving society. In the context of this desire, the dream, and vitality, I want to take reference to Mahabharata. In the Udyoga Parva of Mahabharata, Kunti, the mother of the Pandavas, takes citation to another story, the story of Queen Vidula and her princely son Sanjaya. In that, the mother, Vidula, is provoking her son to take up the battle, a battle to bring about change. In her provocation, she makes a remarkable statement of wisdom. And that goes as so. Santosham vai sukham hanti. Santosham vai sukham hanti. Contentment destroys worldly happiness. Very interesting statement. When you're content, you think you're happy, but here she is putting the spotlight on a laser sharp spotlight and says, contentment destroys worldly happiness. Yes, friends, one cannot stagnate but has to dream and aspire betterment for oneself and for those all around. The Ichcha Shakti of aspiration. Now, that Ichcha or dream of a better future can only be realized through acquiring and employing the Jnana Shakti or knowledge required to realize the dream in its fullness. Having the desire and the knowledge to accomplish the desire are not good enough on its own. They both have to garner the impetus from the Kriya Shakti or the ability to perform cooperative work. So, from the Chatur-Vyuha, we so far appreciated Sankarshana, the knowledge, Pradyumna, the dream and desire, and Aniruddha, the cooperative work. What about the Vasudeva? In studying the name Ishvara, the 74th name of the Lord, we realize that such triad of Ichcha, Jnana, and Kriya gives formations in the outer world or the physical world. Now, such physical formation in the outer world is counterbalanced by a formation that takes place in our inner world as well. What is that inner world formation? It is a sense of accomplishment. Most times, this imprint that is left inside is that of aham or ego. A moment ago, we said education is giving direction to such inner experiences. Education is giving direction to such inner experiences. So, what is that direction? It is one that is humanistic, one that creates expansiveness in us and not contraction. That direction is the spiritual direction or the supreme goal of Vasudeva, the expansiveness of Vasudeva Kutumbakam. So such is the spirit we see in the name of Chatur-Vyuha, where the universe has come forth from the Lord but continues to unfold in time, nourished by those energy centers. Friends, we will conclude with that today. I thank you very much for joining in. Let us go into our meditation with a prayer that we gain the capacity to enjoy the many experiences that come to us, and that we also be endowed with the ability and the capacity to digest the not so pleasant experiences.